You ready, Sammy?
Mm-mm.
You trying to get yourself together?
I'm trying, but I don't get no fuck at this point. It is what it is today. Because we've been working. Working.
We've been working for real though.
Yeah, today was a work day. I mean, I don't think I hear anything in the headphones.
Let me make sure I got you plugged up properly.
Yeah, today was a motherfucking work day. What's up? You know what I think they should redo
What?
and live in color, like a new version of it.
Why?
Because I just feel like we need to see it again. Like, you don't think that In Living Color was like the dopest fucking show ever?
I definitely thought it was like the black version of Saturday Night Live.
So right, why is Saturday Night Live still on? We don't ask that question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the person that made it? Keenan Avery Wayans. We need some answers, or your kids, they need some answers. You don't think that? I just feel like they should have another one, like do it or recreate it of some sense.
Nah, I feel like it was definitely a time to be had. Like we got so many motherfuckers from there, boy. Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx,
So many people.
J-Lo.
Oh well, would you think that? Could you say that Wildin' Out is like? Well, no, it's not because they were like doing full skits. And Wildin' Out is like a joking thing, but Wildin' Out has created some people, like some stars. B. Simone's bussing.
It's the internet equivalent, I think. Like in the internet age, it's not so cool to do full skits. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday Night Live never went digital. It's still on TV.
I know. I feel like that should need to be on there too. Some like it. Some like a player.
I would definitely love to see that.
I would love to see that. I swear to God. I think it would be the dopest shit ever. But yeah. Hi guys. That was just on my brain. Don't ask me
That was
why.
on your brain.
Don't ask me why.
I done talked about that before, so.
For real?
Yeah. Me and some of the homies that had talks about In Living Color.
I love that shit, G. I could watch that like for a fucking full day. Like it's always funny. It doesn't get old. Like how people love Martin. That's how I feel about In Living Color.
Martin is lit too. I love Martin.
I ain't gonna say I don't like it. I will watch it, and it do be funny sometimes, but it's just like not it for me. In Living Color is it for me.
In Living Color was better than Martin?
I didn't say that. See, this is the controversial things that people like to do. Like I did not say that. In my opinion, if In Living Color was on or Martin was on, I'm gonna watch In Living Color. I'm sorry. Period.
But so that means In Living Color was better for you then.
I said in my opinion. But when you just directly asked, like, so In Living Color was better. No, I did not say that. Don't do that. I just said I prefer one over the other.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll stand on mine.
I do too, but I'm a person that believes in opinions. We can all have our opinions. I don't mean to say that Martin was weak, because of course it wasn't. It's big in our culture.
I mean, I fucks with Martin, but I'm on that side of the line where Fresh Prince was better, bro.
Than who?
Than Martin. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was better than Martin. Please excuse my Pikachus.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not gonna agree. Was funnier, like, or you mean I'm like the overall storyline was
a better show?
Right? Okay, maybe you're right about that.
Was a better show altogether. I'm not saying it was funnier.
You know,
because I don't think Steve Harvey is all that funny, but I believe the Steve Harvey show was funny as fuck. Like I love that show. I thought Steve Harvey was way funnier than he actually is because of that show.
The Steve Harvey show?
Yeah, I thought Steve Harvey was like super funny because of that show.
Trash, sorry. Steve Harvey's show was whack.
I thought the show was funny as hell, and rewatching it as an adult,
it's whack.
I realized
it's whack.
I realized everybody else was funny.
Yeah, it was whack. Sorry.
Everybody else was funny, like outside of Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey is not that. I ain't gonna say he's not. I'm gonna say he's not that funny. I'm gonna say that
He's the most unfunny of all the kings of comedy. I'll say that much.
He is the most unfunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Who was the funniest?
Who was the funniest?
Yeah.
When it came out, at that point in my life, I would have told you D.L. Hughley.
Really?
Grown me would
he
say
was
Bernie
funny
Mac.
Though. Grown you would say Bernie Mac.
Grown me would say Bernie Mac.
Yeah, I'm going with Bernie too.
Young me, D.L. Hughley. When it first dropped, like out of all the four of them, D.L. Hughley was my favorite comedian out of the four of them at the time. Like
D.L.
I had only really,
so you liked him. I ain't like his show neither.
I had only really ever seen Bernie Mac one time at that point.
When it had came out, yeah, you weren't familiar with him.
Yeah,
he was funny than a motherfucker.
I had seen him one time on Def Comedy Jam. And I hadn't seen him any other time outside of that. Looking back, Cedric the Entertainer is funnier than Steve Harvey, but because he was on Steve Harvey's show and I was a kid, like in my mind, that's Steve Harvey's sidekick, so he can't be funnier.
Stop it.
Just
I don't know why I'm so anti the Steve Harvey thing. No shame or nothing to him. It's just he's not funny to me. I'm sorry.
Steve Harvey was my
Cedric the Entertainer gets so much more respect for me. I feel that was said.
I love Cedric. Cedric's that guy.
Yeah, he's funny. I can vibe with it.
If you had to do a Kings of Comedy right now,
I'm not good at none of the names.
Who your four?
So I don't be knowing these people names. Like, who would I put in it? Like, people that I could just name off. I guess Mike Epps, Kevin Hart. Shit, I don't fucking know. That's it. Them two. I don't really know these comedians and stuff. What's his name? The black guy, the African guy.
Oh, Michael Blackston.
Yes, he could go on there and and Cat Williams. That's it. You could probably take his little African ass out and put in. Nah, he could stay. He funny to me. I like him.
He funny as shit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, who did I say? It'll be Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, and
Michael Blackston.
Yep, that's my lineup.
I could agree with all of that, except for I would take out Michael Blackston and put in Dave Chappelle.
Oh, right. I forgot about Dave Chappelle. See, that's what I'm saying. Dave, I'm not really a comedy person.
Yeah, I would do Dave, Cat, Kevin. Let me shake it up. Fuck putting Mike Epps up there, right?
Who are you putting up there then? It better be
Flame Monroe.
I see. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Who is that?
Transsexual comedian from Chicago?
Nope.
You saying
they not big enough to stand on that stage with all them people because I don't know them.
You crazy.
What do they be on first? Let me ask that before I say that.
She got specials on Netflix. And the reason I say that's crazy is because I don't know at what point in time it happened, but Netflix is where you go for comedy now.
I'll definitely have this funk. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but you mean to tell me you're gonna replace a star of Mike Epps caliber with a Netflix?
Funny.
Oh, okay. So you never liked him in none of the Fridays? No.
I like him in movies. I don't like his stand-up at all. Mm-hmm. I can't take this is how I judge if I really like a comedian from their stand-up. If I quote your stand-up,
right,
and use it just randomly,
I'm not really into that shit.
If I quote your stand-up and just use it randomly in shit in life, then that was a good stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for all those comedians that I named, I could tell you, you know what I'm saying, just a line that they didn't say before that I just use in everyday life. Like, I don't think Kevin Hart is the funniest, but you best believe I done told somebody you gonna learn today.
Yeah, he is funny
You
as
know what
fuck.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like-
I'm with you when you're right. I'm not a stand-up, so I'm not a comedy. I've been to one comedy show in my entire life. And I am not that
Like,
young these days.
even
So I
with-
don't know all these new up and coming people or people that
I wouldn't
have
even
made
gonna
it but
name,
not
like, a bunch of
mainstream.
up-and-comers.
But I just feel like the person you named, if they just Netflix famous compared to
Not
the people,
really. Flame been around for a long time. And the
what
thing
have
about
they done?
a thing about comedians, and I don't use the what have they done, because comedy.
So we're not even
stand-up-
grading on the same
stand-up
scale.
stand-up is different than like movies and shows and shit like that.
But all
Like,
those people on that show, on Kings of Comedy, all were movies too. They were actors too.
yeah, but when has Bernie Mac ever been the guy for a movie? Maybe 1, 2. He was always a
I know
supporting
you
guy.
ain't gonna not give him no credit for his role in motherfucking Players Club, my nigga. That was Chi-Town. Ain't that Bernie Mac?
What I'm saying
All I'm saying is give him his flowers.
What I'm saying is,
All I'm saying
not
is
saying,
give him his
I'm
flowers.
not saying he wasn't funny in those movies. What I'm saying is Bernie Mac has like maybe 2 movies where he's the lead guy.
So what? He's still in movies.
But I'm saying though, if you were, I can't use his credentials for that because
Yes, you can. He
There's
got
plenty of
movies.
people that I could put above him if we just using if you've been in movies. Because
No, we not putting nobody above him. We talk about the people that was in people that were in, what the fuck are we talking about? Kings of Comedy. They were all actors. You can't replace people that are already placed in a motherfucking movie. This they show. How you gonna replace them to go put a better actor that is also a comedian in it? Those people stood on the stage. They were actors.
D-Ray
and
Davis been every fucking well. Would you put him in the Kings of Comedy? Because essentially,
light skinned guy,
yeah, because
with 2 girlfriends.
Because essentially, that's how. I'm not saying that Bernie wasn't funny and shit. Because Bernie is funny, and like I said, at this point in my life, he would have been the funniest person.
My boy,
he would have been the funniest person.
Yeah, he was.
I'm just saying, if you're looking at credentials to figure out who you're gonna put on the Kings of Comedy, that don't work. You just gotta use who funny. Because comedy is one of those rare things where you still have an underground.
Yeah,
I
think we arguing at the wrong.
There's not a lot of stuff that you got to underground. It's like Cat Williams isn't mainstream anymore. He been in a lot of movies back in the day.
Right, he got
now,
movies. That's what I'm saying. We are not speaking on the same.
Bernie Mac
terms.
didn't have no movies at that point when they dropped Kings of Comedy.
He was always in Players Club. That came out in 2000s. Players Club came out earlier before
One
that.
movie.
That's still a movie. Stop trying to play him. That was a good ass movie too.
I'm sure you've been in a movie. Wasn't you in that Chi-Town movie that
No, the fuck I was not.
You was in that Chi-Town movie with Sasha Got Bands. I mean,
I've never
Sasha Go Hard. And,
never been in a movie.
I just mixed up motherfucker's name. I said Sasha Got Bands.
Yeah, because he's lying, guys.
Sasha Go Hard.
This is what they do.
You was in that Spike Lee movie that everybody was mad about. Yeah, you was in that movie. I saw you.
Child, all I'm saying is that Bernie Mac do not take his fucking flowers. He did good in fucking Players Club. I watched that movie to this day. I know all his words in that movie. And yeah, give my nigga his credit. He
was in Friday.
Oh yeah, he was in Friday too. See, that's what I'm saying. So you again, all of the people that were in Kings of Comedy were in movies. Your little lineup person that you were trying to include, which I know shame, I'm gonna go watch what is called Flaming Hots.
Flame Monroe.
I'm gonna go watch it tonight.
It's plenty of people that I will put above Mike Epps just because I don't think he's funny.
I can agree with you because I've never seen him in stand up, so I'm not gonna say I don't even watch the shows. I'm not into
Uncle
that.
Buck was my shit, and they canceled that. Like me and my nephew used to love watching that fucking show. But
talk about me and my nephew love watching that show.
Uncle Buck was that shit, Joe. Seemed like some shit me and him would get ourselves into, like for real.
Yeah, I've never seen that, but okay. Next topic. I'm still saying Mike Epps stays.
I don't even know how the hell we even got into that.
Because I started talking about In Living Color from the beginning.
Oh, right.
Kind of took us down that road.
All right, so main topic, right? It's on you, so I'll let you start it off. Bring it up.
What we're talking about. So we had came up with some topic stories or whatever. To just have a discussion on. I had ran across I was having a conversation with someone about a week ago, and he was basically saying that a woman should be obedient. So I was kind of lost, right? Because I mean, what does that the fuck even mean? When I hear obedient, I hear I automatically associate it with an animal. I'm sorry.
I do. I think dog.
That's it. I don't think about nothing else. But if I could think about, I don't even like to say it with children. Like if I'm gonna put a human being in the place of the dog, it'll be a child. But I don't even believe that children should be obedient. So it kind of threw me back, and I was like, he really had that expectation though. Like it was a real thing. So yeah, I'm bringing that to the universe. I want to know, what is your opinion about that?
You already know how I feel about that, man. I don't even really believe in like leaders in a relationship or what women be saying, being submissive. Like, but I do believe people don't understand what they're saying when they say things, because when people talk back and forth about a submission, like in a woman in her nature wants to be submissive to a man. That shit just sounds stupid to me. Because when you say obedient, like if a man says be obedient, like bitch be obedient. And I don't mean to call nobody no bitch, but
we saying bitch be obedient. Bitch be obedient. That bitch, sounds like you're talking to an animal.
Bitch be obedient. Exactly.
Technically you are.
Bitch be obedient, right? But you can't get offended if a man says that, but then at the same time say, I want to be submissive to my man. To be submissive is to show obedience.
I know.
Like,
I think
it's a literal thing.
On the phone.
It's a literal thing. Like, if you are being submissive, you are being obedient. And I hate for people to say that a woman is supposed to be submissive, because no, you're not going to take that the same if I say be obedient.
I'm not. Don't fucking tell me to be obedient.
Exactly, but you're asking for the same thing. So when women get mad and be like, well, this man is abusive or he does this or does that, but you got to understand that if you are putting yourself in a situation to deal with a man who feels like a woman is supposed to be obedient to him, now you have a problem. Me personally, I don't believe in obedience and submissiveness and all that and leading in relationships. Bro, we two human beings trying to get from here to the end. We trying to have a good life in between all that.
And that's fine if you could turn off your ego and y'all think out. I mean, if we can act like this, because I feel like that. Men go into the ego thing. And that's when I think that conversation about who's being submissive, that's the only time it kick up, is when y'all go through y'all, I am man, hear me, bro.
I don't do that.
If you don't,
I personally don't do that.
But we were talking earlier, and you did have some male ego issues. We're not going to talk about them out loud.
I talk about them out.
I'm not.
I don't care.
It's not my business.
I'll bring it up. Look, I'm not going to be with no woman that had a baby by a man that they don't really fuck with, and you gonna tell me you not gonna have a baby by me, and you supposed to really fuck with me. Like, if you really care about me, give me a child like you gave that fuck nigga over there.
So listen, sir, when people have kids, you be in different phases of life. So I think that it's irrational to expect, like, to have the expectation. Now, should you guys align those things when you are dating? Yes. And if the lady says she doesn't want to have kids while y'all dating, then you shouldn't. But if she changes, maybe, then I can understand your frustration. But I just feel like people be old. Nigga.
I ain't getting no younger.
We know
but
that.
Then as you get older, women be like, why men don't like dating their age range? Why they always got to go after these young women? Well, because these young women gonna give me a baby. How's about that?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And y'all be like, why y'all always be going after them old ass sugar daddies? Because the nigga ain't giving us no babies. So that's that.
That's not the thing.
Not
no more.
All the things.
That's not the thing no
cut
more.
Cut it out. You know
they giving out babies that
now. Often.
Mr. Earl
they
is
don't
giving
even
out
be
babies.
Working that good at fucking 55 and 60.
Cialis, what other stuff they got? Viagra.
You motherfuckers scared to die.
You is playing. Mm-hmm. Mr. Earl is
Who the fuck is Mr. Earl?
Mr.
And he got
Earl
kids. He got little kids.
Mr. Earl is going to put pipe down. You feel me? Like, I got a few female friends, and it's only I got one male friend like this, but it's mostly my female friends. I have maybe 4 female friends whose fathers died before they hit 20. You know why? They daddy was 70 something, going on 80.
Yeah, that's the
and that was before
4.25 trillion.
That was before. You feel me? And it's like our shit don't never stop swimming.
Them old
that
nuts.
Gummy worm can still get you pregnant.
It's called an old nut baby. Nobody wants that. I'm sorry.
Them gummy worms will still get you pregnant.
Yes, and the babies are gonna not be that fast because you want to have old nut babies. No, you just don't need to have kids after a certain age. Let's agree on that. Can we agree on that? No.
If you suppose so, man.
You swimming in the oceans at 65. You have a baby at 65?
Hell yeah.
What about 70?
Hell yeah.
That's so selfish. You only gonna watch your kid be what, 10 or 20? 90? You gonna live to 90?
Bruh, as long as the whole purpose of sex is to procreate. It's not here for fun.
Yes, it is.
It's not here for fun. Human beings is the only motherfuckers on planet Earth that have sex for fun.
So
just us.
That's what
we are the only animals on planet Earth. That is what makes us
unique. You don't fucking know that. You don't know that when a dog and these dogs is humping and getting it down that they not excited or feeling good about. You don't know that. You never.
I'm not saying that it don't feel good,
what?
But animals understand that I'm doing this.
We do too
for a purpose. No, because y'all get to having abortions and talking about I don't want kids, and men's is going to get Plan B's and day after pills and all this stuff.
Sex is required in your life.
But the reason we feel the urge to do it so much is because naturally we want to make as many copies of ourselves as possible.
No.
Yes. That's what it's supposed to be here for.
No.
That is the whole point of procreation.
I'm not saying that's not the point. I get what the fuck you're doing when you are fucking, but I just disagree with that. It's
because the end result
first,
the end result
and
is
then
what?
It's baby maybe later. That's all I'm saying.
It's man milk and eggs getting fertilized and baby. That's what happens at the end of that. That's like saying,
then why every time you have sex you don't get pregnant? Why every time you pop that man nut that you don't have a baby in there?
Everything is not an exact science, though.
That's because sex it's for both pleasure as well. Because after that you don't get the baby, but you still had a good time.
That's like saying I'm gonna sit here.
Come on, talk to me. I'm
gonna sit here and strike a match. But when it catch fire, I didn't mean for it to catch fire.
Right.
No, if you strike a match, it's supposed to catch fire. It may not. Like you might get away with it. It may not catch fire. Like little kids who stick forks into electrical sockets and don't get shocked.
That's not the same thing.
Like
it's not the same thing.
No, you're supposed to get shocked. Just because you didn't get shot don't mean it's okay to keep poking that fork into the
same thing. Those are two different things. You could do that one thing one time and die. You're not fucking dying from no pussy and get a baby. But you can fuck a lot of times and still not make a baby because it's pleasure.
And it's females out here in the world that didn't even have a good time their first time. And
a
was
lot
pregnant,
of times.
And was mad as shit.
Oftentimes. That's why I feel sad for people that fake it. You should never fake your orgasms or fake your pleasure in a sexual experience. That's the saddest shit in the world. Oh my God. Okay.
Men do it. Shit.
That's sad. No one should do it. You're supposed to have fun. If it's not fun, you should tell their ass, bitch, get off me and kick me.
I know I did it.
I'm just saying. I think that's sad. So I think that it's for pleasure, and you think that it's for. I do believe. I understand. I have 4 kids.
But see, that's the argument that people have, and we're having the exact opposite argument though. Usually, it's a woman telling a man like, "Do you just want to have a baby because you want to have sex?" And the man be like, "Do you just want to have sex because you want to have a baby?" Now, me and you is on the opposite spectrum of it. Like, I want to have sex to have a baby. Like,
and I'm like, fuck all them kids.
but I only got one, and you got the whole game.
I got a game. I got kids. I didn't know how to procreate. God made me, and He said, "Baby, she's going to procreate for real." So I get that. But I just was like,
She gonna be fruitful.
she will be fruitful and multiply. Lord Jesus, why did you create this assignment for me? Okay, but I'm trailblazing. Shout out to you mommies out here. But yeah, I just feel like it's supposed to be for pleasure. And it's like it releases stress and endorphins, and you just feel like, so yeah, that's that. We kind of shifted off of the obedience thing really fast.
We did though. That was a hell of a.
It was a
segue.
simple conversation though. Oh, I got another one. So let me see what else. What else were we talking about? Oh, so we were talking about like in Living Color and shit. Do you really think so? You think thin line between love and hate?
Yeah.
Okay. You remember that movie well, right?
Well enough. I understand.
Okay. In your opinion, do you think Brandy was really crazy or did Darnell get what he was asking for?
No, she was nuts.
So you
She
don't
was
think
nuts.
she was trying to tell him to leave her the fuck alone
She
in the
was nuts.
beginning? But she was
Nah,
trying
she was.
to tell
She was.
him
She was
go
trying to-
on, bro.
She was trying to tell him to go on, but
He ain't go.
she beat herself up.
We don't cut that part out.
She beat herself up and blamed this man.
No, okay. So I'm not saying that she wasn't a little crazy, but she definitely, I
She
feel like
beat herself
Darnell
up.
got what he was looking for because she didn't want to fuck with him from the beginning.
If you are aware of what you're capable of,
You don't always be aware until it happens.
she was aware because she was trying to let the man
She
know.
knew she was. Yeah, she did. She did. I will honor that part about the fact that
She
did something.
knew something was wrong.
But you don't think he was wrong at all either?
I don't remember why was it that she couldn't get away from him.
That's why we can't talk about the movie if you don't remember it.
No, I'm saying why when she turned down his advances did they keep bumping into each other?
He was going all extra. She was a realtor. He had booked the house and he couldn't even afford the fucking house. He wanted to do a tour of the house. And that's when they kind of like, I guess, started dating or some shit. See, I need that conversation had to be held if you can remember the movie.
This is what I'm saying. Seriously, I done watched the movie a few times, but the thing that stands out the most in my mind that I always remember is she beat her own ass.
She did.
I remember her slamming the door on herself.
She was crazy.
She beat her own ass.
I know
She was crazy.
That's how it be though. Sometimes you be crazy after you get some shit, good shit. You don't need to be. I don't want to do this. And niggas should start honoring when bitches say, nah, I don't think this is a good fit. Because after y'all get what y'all want, then the bitch get to doing this whole crazy cool shit. Now you like, oh my God.
Don't
but
say
she was trying
y'all.
to tell you, no.
Say they.
You're a male, so men.
Don't
Sorry.
say y'all. Because as a man, I want different shit than what y'all always say men want.
I'm not speaking on you specifically. We really talking about Darnell.
Like,
Darnell.
yeah, we talking about him.
He's wrong. Don't take it if you're not wrong.
No, he was wrong.
What about Fatal Attraction?
He was wrong. But
you remember that movie?
Nope.
Damn, I watched that movie.
I don't remember stuff.
We gonna watch that. I'm gonna have you catch up on them two movies, and then we're gonna talk about this again.
I don't remember stuff. Like, I'm bad. My memory is bad when it comes to remembering movies and stuff like that. Which is why with comedy, when I can remember the lines from your comedy show, that's how I know the shit was funny, because I can't remember shit.
That's hilarious. Okay, we can't talk about those.
It's only two
Fatal
movies.
Attraction was another crazy
two movies on planet Earth that I remember crystal clear.
Why?
The original, I don't know. The original Friday and Superbad.
I've seen both of them. I love Friday, but okay. I'm a movie person, so I know about a lot of movies.
Superbad, I quote that shit all the time.
Yeah, and I don't remember that movie often. I might have only seen it once.
So motherfucking funny to me. Jules wants me to get the liquor for her party. She said, "Mommy's making a puby salad, and she wants some Seth's own dressing. She wants my dick in and around her mouth." I love that movie. That movie
I'm like,
hilarious.
I don't remember it at all.
That movie, McLovin. Are you assaulting that girl with your penis? I love that movie, bro. I love that movie. And then Friday.
Yes, like the original
Norman
Black
Dean
people
and Weston.
movie.
We call this a little twin. I
was just watching a documentary about that. How did you see in the news where Faison was saying he only got paid like not a lot of money for that movie?
Yeah, he said he didn't get paid really shit for that. And then when he turned down to come for the second one, he ended up getting some other job that
But
paid
that
him
was
way
super
better.
respectful because he still like pay respect to him and shit. I thought that was dope.
I think they all do, but I think they all say the same thing. That first Friday, nobody really got paid shit that first Friday.
Right, I don't think the budget was big enough.
Yeah, it was really. I don't think the first Friday. Whoever did the budget for it or like allotted the money. I don't think they thought it would be that big.
I don't think they had the money. That's all. You know how when you first getting it started, you don't know if it's gonna be
No,
that
but
big.
they had a big movie.
They budget shit was not big from what
They had
all
a
the time
big.
they
Had a
speak
big
about.
company though behind it. Like the company, if I'm not mistaken, the company that released the movie was already behind it. Whatever WB
I need
or
to
whoever
see
it
these
was.
stories or facts because what I've always heard is that they just didn't have a big budget and they had to pay like the bigger people more money. And you know, they were just putting something out there not to know that it was gonna turn into like this phenomenon.
That's what I'm saying, but
It's a
the budget
historical
was
ass
already
movie.
allotted.
That's like Car Wash. You remember that? You seen the movie? No.
No, I seen Car Wash. I seen
When you look at those type of movies,
But
like,
ask me, do I remember that movie? Hell no.
Yeah, I'm
One Snoop Dogg in it. That's all I remember.
He was.
Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre was in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I don't remember that fucking movie. I don't even know what happened in that movie.
I can tell you that whole story too right now. I love movies. I'm a movie person. I can watch movies.
I like certain movies. Like I like Get Rich or Die Trying. I watched that.
I've watched it though. It's like I'm not into killer movies. I mean, like those type of killer movies. I like horror flicks. That's my scene.
Horror flicks piss me off because I'll be mad the whole time.
It's always gonna be the stupidest shit ever.
People just be doing, and then like the scariest horror movies for me was Saw, the whole Saw thing.
Really?
And it scared the shit out of me because I'm sitting there like, y'all motherfuckers scared of Jason and Freddy. That shit fake. That don't exist for real. The nigga in Saw was just smart as fuck and knew how to build traps.
He was. That was like Law-Abiding Citizens.
You could literally go to sleep tonight and wake up and some crazy motherfucker who was an engineer can have you in some type of reverse bear trap.
Yeah, he was wrong. That movie wasn't really. They weren't scary to me though. They were like gruesome. Like, oh god, no.
They weren't scary in the sense of like, oh my god, I'm scared. For me, they were scary in the sense of like, oh my god, that could really happen.
Were you scared when you watched Get Out?
You gonna be mad at me when I say this.
What you don't?
I ain't never watched that motherfucking movie.
We're not gonna keep talking about movies. Let's move on to the next topic. Do you think that Ye was tripping over the weekend with the whole party situation, or no? No,
if
yeah,
that
I don't
man
think so
isn't disrespectful to you in front of those children, it don't matter if he disrespectful to you in other places. If in front of your children he is not disrespectful to you or a certain type of way, then there is no reason at all that you should try to cut him out of the life of his child. Because I agree with him wholeheartedly when he say she's not telling me where this party is, and I'm desperately trying to find out what my child's party is, because when she looks back at this memory in her life, she's just gonna remember Daddy wasn't there for me.
I felt that.
She's
shit.
not gonna.
He said that shit. I was like, oh god.
She's not gonna remember all the BS that was surrounding, like, oh, I ain't like her mama boyfriend or whatever. She's not gonna remember all the BS that adults have to think about. All she's gonna remember was Mommy and Daddy wasn't together no more, and all of a sudden, Daddy didn't show up to my birthday party. So yeah, I don't think he was tripping. A lot of the times when people be like Kanye is tripping, Kanye is a thinker and he says shit.
Mm-hmm. He don't think about it before he said. He just say that.
But he doesn't do as much as he says, which is why I laugh at people. And they be like, Kanye tripping, he doing this, he doing that. And I'm like, he's talking about this and talking about that. Kanye doesn't do as much as he actually says. Mm-hmm. He says a lot of shit. He's just thinking out loud anyway. Like he's just working out a problem of whatever it is that he's supposed to be working out in his head, just out loud.
I respect the fuck out of him for that. I think a lot more black men need to show the fuck up for their kids. Just because Ye rich as fuck. Is y'all, I really want, not y'all like you, because we know you're a stand-up father, but like fathers that, I mean, just men that have children out here, I have witnessed it. We know somebody who's not the greatest father or that doesn't make that effort. And that is true. Your kids don't care about the white noise that's going on with you, the mama and you. They really want to see your presence. And that's the same for a mother. She was absent. Children didn't ask to come here. So to make them feel like they're not cared for is like a biggest form of neglect to me. Like, damn. Sucks. So yeah, I agree with you. Ye was not fucking tripping. Ye, you were not. And I fucking love you, nigga.
Ye is one of them people where I'd be like, nah, Ye be tripping sometimes. But at that point, he was not.
He absolutely was not tripping on that shit at all.
I don't think he was tripping. And it was funny to me that the other person in his family who was going through the most real shit right now was the person to tell him where his daughter was.
Who, Travi?
Yeah.
I love him too.
Like, because you think about everybody else's life, ain't nothing really bad happening that we know of. Nothing crazy happening in their lives right now outside of Tristan.
He called him that bitch ass nigga.
How the fuck?
Did he call him bitch ass nigga or something?
How the
he
fuck?
Was mad at him.
How the fuck Tristan Thompson bitch ass get to be at the fucking baby's event?
What
and this nigga got a whole nother baby.
Just had a new baby.
Just had a new baby.
Just out here raw dogging bitches, and then he gets to pop up.
Ain't that like the second one though?
Yeah, it is.
That's like the second one within their marriage, right? Bro, this nigga out here is fucking family friends or trying to fuck on family friends. Ain't that's what happened with him and Jordan Woods? Bro, this nigga is being the most disrespectful. And he gets to be at my daughter's birthday party, but
I can't come. I'm finna tear this bitch up.
Because you fucking on a crackhead.
Oh, he ain't calling me no crackhead.
I think he funny as shit. I know a clip when I see one.
I know crackheads when I'm around a crackhead. I know it's a crackhead.
Dude, he was just in the Suicide Squad movie. That nigga looked like he was on crack in a suicide movie.
Damn, he do look like he's like iron deficient or something.
And then he did. He had a movie that I think it was like loosely based on his life.
I don't know anything about Buddy.
Like King of Staten Island or some shit like that. I watched the movie. The movie was fucking hilarious to me. I feel like the guy is funny. I also feel like the guy is on drugs. Both things could be true. And why the fuck would I want some white boy around my black daughters while he's on drugs?
If he's on drugs.
Fuck a if.
I'm just saying, I'm being politically correct right now.
No,
question.
we not being.
I can be politically correct if I like.
Politically correct.
So he is not being.
I'm a black man
correct.
with a daughter, and I feel
you. I feel you. I understand.
Like you bringing a whole club into the house with our children,
but you can't control what people do.
No, but that's why you gotta watch.
Or not.
You gotta watch who you have children with too. That is a big thing because
that's too late. The baby here now. We can say that all day long. It's over with for that. Child is here.
He was in a special circumstance to where everything you needed to know about the woman you were trying to be with was on public display.
Yeah, he's still chosen.
You can't say that you didn't know.
No, because I feel like you have to let people be. Like, I don't see what the issue is with him deciding to fuck with Kim. Like, if that's what he wanted to do at that time. And now it's not working out. Shit don't work out.
It don't, but I'm just saying, like, you can't be surprised that she moving like this. And
you shouldn't even be
my
mad.
thing with her is you can't be surprised when Ye was moving how he moved. Because if people like haven't paid attention to Ye, one of the greatest things about him as an artist is you can't say any of his albums sound the same. Like, you know how some artists get into a rut. And
he's a musical genius. We know this.
But that's how his personality is as a human being. He never stays the same. And he just goes. Like, and people like, I miss the old Kanye. Which old Kanye? This nigga personally changes with every album. Like, his album is really a reflection of how he changes. And he changes dramatically over a course of a couple of years. So for her to be like, he was okay with me being this way, and then he just switched up. Yeah, because that's what he was going through at the time. But that's a phase. So if you're dealing with somebody like a Kanye West, I put him in the same boat as maybe like a Janae Aiko. But she's more aware of how fucked up she is mentally. And not even fucked up, just how much she can change during the course of, a small window of time. Like she's made songs about it. Like she's very open that like she's a person that wonders about things and is always something that's going to grab her attention. And a lot of the problems in her relationships don't be like there's actual real problems. It's just that she loses interest.
That's okay though.
So like Ye lost interest in being with a bad bitch, and he wanted to be a liberal Republican all of a fucking sudden. I don't fucking know. But like,
I just think he's different.
just changed.
You have, but people have to give people room to change.
Yeah. And then the funny thing about that shit was, fast forward 2, 3, 4 years later, he ain't even on that boat no more. You know what I'm saying? Like he just switched. Like Kanye West just made a gospel album. And as soon as he moved out of that phase of his life, he turned right back around and made a song with the Game that said he survived the car crash so he could whoop Pete Davidson's ass.
I don't think that the gospel team is broken up though.
But Ye was always a spiritual person.
Right.
But
he
I'm
was
just
raised
saying,
with the
gospel shit, he wouldn't even put cursing in his music.
Not in those music, not in that kind of music. But I don't think that we're done with Kanye and the gospel part of Kanye. I don't think it's over.
No, I don't think it'll never go, because it's always been a part of his
It's
music.
a part of him. It's
just
like a little
the soul
part
samples
of a team.
is always a part. Like I don't think it's going anywhere at all. I'm just saying.
I just think he definitely back out here living life a little bit more.
Bro, I'm sorry. How in the fuck did you get Kanye West, Madonna, Antonio Davis?
That was like a dope ass.
No, not like, Antonio Davis, but but it's like they took 8 of the craziest motherfuckers you could think of and just put them in a room randomly. I didn't even know these people knew each other. Floyd Mayweather was there.
It was random. It was random as people like, what are you doing in there?
I'm like,
Floyd didn't really match.
It's basically,
but they all rich as fuck, so he really did.
It's basically like they took the cousin out of every family, rich family, that's like always fucking up, but be the cousin, be like, I love you, cuz.
They like, got it. Shit, the rich cousin.
You know what I'm saying? The eccentric, rich, retarded cousin.
They had it.
It was like 6 or 7 of them in a room together, just vibing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that shit was wild as hell.
Listening to some old ass Drake.
I love it.
I said, bro,
our culture.
This can't be real.
Our fucking culture, man.
Motherfuckers was already getting on Madonna for
What the fuck was Madonna
for? She did the Like a Virgin cover over again. Madonna. But I think she got her butt done.
Her booty was pumped up.
It was pumped up. Then the Like a Virgin shit was like she had on the fishnet stockings and her body was underneath the bed and wasn't nothing showing but her ass tooted up.
Oh yeah. Because 50 Cent was trolling. That nigga was trolling that shit.
50 Cent is an American treasure and he needs to be protected at all costs.
No, you did not say it at all costs. He do. Make sure you hide 50 Cent, guys. Put him in the fucking the archive.
Bro, we can't let 50 get shot no more. We need 50.
That nigga's not getting shot no more. Trust me.
We need 50, nigga. I don't know. During quarantine, he was at the restaurant slinging chairs at niggas. 50 a wild man. So I'm gonna get off of that because Kanye just had you going down a crazy rabbit hole.
No, yay, we love you. Shout out for being such a fucking amazing father.
Yeah, what definitely. We see. Make it to them babies, bro. No matter what, make it to them babies. But quick question, man. I seen something, and basically what my man said was, for women, when they break up with a man, but they want to keep themselves in that relationship, like just close to that person, they have a trick that they pull out. Like with men, when a man trying to get his girl back, or not even get his girl back, but just like keep her close, like after a breakup, the nigga pull out, I'll kill myself, right? Like that's the crazy dude go to, like, I'm gonna kill myself if you stop talking to me, like that crazy shit, right? Okay, that's nuts.
That is.
But my man's equated that to females being super supportive after a breakup.
I already told you, yeah. It's like you. I don't know. It's just keeping. I wouldn't
Is
put
that
it
the
in the same.
equivalent?
No, I would not say it's the equivalent. The equivalent to "I'm gonna kill myself" is a bitch doing the same thing.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I thought the
So a
equivalent was
woman
like,
doing the same thing. But I will say that is, if a woman is extremely supportive and like always still trying to be in the know, even though y'all broke up, she's trying to keep herself relevant. She wants to stick around, but
is
she
that a
may
good
not
or a
want to stick
bad
around.
thing?
Yeah, it depends on the situation. So if y'all have no smoke, but if it's toxic as fuck, then yes, bad thing. You know, like either dead that shit. But her sticking around definitely makes it like, I am so proud of you. Oh my
Nah, because my
goodness.
man's was like, why are you trying so hard? We are not together. Like seriously. And then you
Yeah, it's
just
just keeping
saying,
yourself around. Like, oh, he might miss me. You know, women could be landed on thick sometimes, just like men. You know, like women can be a bit thirsty.
ain't nothing worse in this world than having no reason to hate somebody, but you want to.
Why? What you mean? I mean, maybe I should say what you mean. I don't hate nobody. Or I don't even feel like I want to hate nobody.
Like that just put me in a space of thinking about, it's people in my life or kind of in my life or around my life that I have absolutely no reason to dislike. Very pleasant people. But I want to hate them.
Why? What they do to you?
Nothing.
So why do you want to go around hating people that haven't done anything to you?
Let me put it this way.
It should not be hard.
Let me put it this way. When relationships end, when friendships end, most times something happened, right?
Yeah.
Well, what if nothing happened, but there's a rift? There's still a rift there. Like nothing really happened. There's a rift. There's a disconnect. And like I have absolutely no reason to dislike you, but accepting that rift or that disconnect would be so much easier if I hated you. Like if I had a reason to dislike you, it would be more easy for me to accept that relationship, that bond is gone.
No, I can't relate.
Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I don't like. So when I break up with people, I don't talk to them anymore ever. So I don't have a reason to. The only time I have to be stuck talking to people is if I share kids with them. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
That
have
right
that
there is
feeling.
an intense emotion with me. Like the person that I have a child with, that interaction between me and them is super intense. So
It's not at all for me.
it's not it's not it's not a thing of like I don't have strong feelings towards that person. Like everything they do, I have a stance.
What do
So
you mean?
that's easy.
What
Like
does that mean?
anything me and my daughter's mother, like any interaction we have to have, anything that has to be decided, it's not a I want to dislike this person, but I can't. Oh hell no! If we good, we good.
Yeah, I don't
We
have a.
cool.
I
If
make
we
it
not
hard.
good, it's bad. It's not no in between. It's not no faking. Cause it's like we got to a point with each other where it's like I don't have no reason to save face. If I feel a certain way about you or something that you did, I'm gonna just express it. What do I have to lose?
Yeah, and I just feel like once that relationship part is over, I really don't give a fuck what you do, as long as it's not directly affecting the kids. So once it becomes a child thing, then yeah. But if it's your business, baby, do your thing. But
No, we don't even talk
I'm a
about the business,
Taurus,
but
so
we don't
I turn off my emotions on people real easily.
we don't always get along when it comes to dealing with stuff with the kids. So when we were in a relationship, you would try to work that out. Or you know what I'm saying, try to make common ground.
Yeah.
Hell no. We don't have no we might make it to common ground at the
But what do
week
you
of
gain
wanting to
by
kill
all
each other.
the beef part? That's the part that I don't.
But that's negative. That's negative residual shit left over from, which is why I say when most people in my life, when there's a disconnect and a relationship breaks, I don't give a fuck if it's anybody I have a broken relationship with, like my biological father. When that relationship broke, there's a strong feeling there. Like, I don't like my biological father. I don't. There's a strong feeling there, right? And it's weird to have people come into my life and leave my life and just come and go.
Because
and
you're still stuck on that part of your life.
And there's nothing, like there's no clarification. It never gets resolved. And truth of the matter
it's
is
resolved. It's just that you feel like it's not resolved.
Things don't have to be resolved. Like, there doesn't have to be an answer or a cut and dry, just like this is what happened. Like, sometimes shit just, fall apart. But for me, it's like, it's a weird place to be with a person, especially if like you do business with that person or something like that. Like, you still from time to time.
Well, if you haven't let the relationship go or whatever that situation is, you're gonna always feel some sense of something when you're, that's just a natural feeling though.
I want to feel something like black and white.
I am black and white, so it's hard for me to sit here with you because you like gray right now. Like, you like, well, I don't know, I feel like this, but I don't want to hate them, but I do. I don't fuck with people when I'm done with them. And that's it. And if we do business together, that's it. That's all we doing is business. But I am very black and white. I know how to turn my feelings off. I know how to turn them on. I know how to play like they on when they not on. But I'm that, but I'm a Taurus. So my zodiac sign, I'm my fucking zodiac sign, bro. Like, stubborn. I'm an asshole. I fucking love the people I fucking love. I go the extra mile for people I love. But if you on my shit list, it's it. We'll never speak again. I have friendships that were 12, 15. As long as I've been knowing you, friends. We were grown, kicked it, had kids together, kids named. I don't talk to none of them. And I don't have a negative feeling towards it. Like, I don't feel like if I see them in the streets, you know how you feel, motherfucker, and it's like, oh, damn, what up? And then that's it. But we ain't kicking it. It's over. It's over.
Right.
And I think that sometimes you have to be like that. Now, my therapist, which I have been going to therapy because I don't want to dissolve all my friendships to the point where it's just like, fuck you, and we don't never speak again. Some friendships I may do want to survive or, see how we could work through them, because I do understand that we all are at different phases of our lives, right? So what your childhood trauma is, which, like, you just spoke on your father, your father, and saying how he will, you're disconnected from that, but it still is a feeling. For me, I have other issues, and that might be why, like, my father was killed when I was very young. You know what I'm saying? So that created that abandonment issue. So to avoid being abandoned, I shut down on motherfuckers before they shut down on me. So we all are battling from things or healing from things, right? But I really think you're not gonna never heal from shit until you really sit down and do the work. You got to do the work.
What is doing the work?
You have to go sit down with people that a person that is. Well, for me, I'm not going to say for everybody. I don't know. Everybody's is different. But for me, I couldn't find therapy beneficial for myself until I found someone that was relatable to me.
Okay.
So I used to go to therapy, and it's like this lily white motherfucker sitting across the room. And they looking at me, and I'm looking at them. And it's like, so tell me about yourself. And I'm sitting here telling this bitch about all my shit. Like, she's probably 25, don't got no kids, ain't got no husband. She, come from a more financially stable environment. We just like day and night, G. Right. So I would always go to therapy like, this shit is stupid, because I never felt it. She gave you this bullshit homework to do, and you see her next time. Same shit with therapy when it was marriage counseling or whatever. It was like, I wanted someone that was relatable. So you have to be somebody that's like me. My new therapist is like me. We are in the same age group. We come from the same environment. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of the similar things. So when I talk to her about stuff, I can relate. She could be relatable to the things that I'm talking about. So I just think therapy is required. I don't think a lot of Black men use it, and it really hinders your future.
Okay, so you talking about therapy brings me to another topic. This is something that women do. It's common for women to do it. I know men probably do it too, but it's very, very common for women to do this. And I just want to know what your take is on it, right? Why do women hide behind growth as a reason why they do fuck shit?
You have to explain that because I don't even understand what that means.
Women are typically more in tune with their emotions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Than men. And they go through times where they're finding themselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like women always use the excuse of finding themselves as a reason why they do fucked up shit. And then they say, my intentions were pure. No,
What
they
is the fucked
fucking
up
wasn't.
shit
You
that
knew
they
you was
do?
fucked up. Like, as a female, if you know you have commitment issues, why get into a relationship with a man who's committed and now you're scared that he's committed and you be like, oh, I got work to do on myself. But you asked for commitment and you wasn't ready for commitment, but now you got work to do on yourself. You wasting my time. Like, women will find a reason to fuck up something they asked for and
Women
then
are
blame it on
extremely
growth.
emotional creatures, though.
Blame
So
it on
I
growth.
think until men understand that we are extremely emotional creatures, it'll always be a disconnect. And not always do women are the only ones that fuck up relationships because niggas do too. It's just I think it's the people maybe more
I
so.
think it's okay for women to say that I have growing to do. That's why I fucked. But that'll be the go-to fuck up. Like, men be like, okay, I use the example. On
Niggas are
Baby
saying
Boy.
a heartbeat, I'm not ready for a relationship. After you done did all the relationship shit it is with the bitch. So come on now. Let's not do this conversation.
That's
You
more
know that's
prevalent.
good and
That's more
goddamn well.
prevalent in younger men
No, it's
who
not,
should be
G.
still trying to find themselves.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I
Are
know I
you
want to talk
serious?
about a situation right now, but it's privacy factor. So I'm not
Right.
going to talk about the situation. But all I'm going to say is the gentleman is rather old, and we're talking about our parents' age old. So, and you know, living a bachelor life. But yes, just it's not. It's all I'm going to say on that topic. It's not just younger men. It's not. Men in general, just like women in general, I don't know a lot of women that fuck up relationships. I'm gonna be honest with you. All the bitches I know looking for a man, they want a man, they ready to settle down. They not anti having a nigga, but I have also watched a lot of my friends, as well as myself, fuck up a lot of good relationships with our fucking emotions and our feelings. And you know, we overly do shit a lot of times. And men don't always know how to respond or react to our overly zealous behavior. I don't know. That's just from my take.
I see, and I'm gonna use you for example because you're right here across from me. You want a reaction.
For who? My nigga?
Yeah, you want a reaction.
What you mean? And what type of scenario are we speaking of?
Just hypothetically, me and you. If you were to be looking for a reaction from me, you know you're not gonna get it. Not from me.
I don't necessarily get no reaction from
You're
your
never gonna get a reaction from me just because of the way my attitude is.
And that's fine. It's just gonna make me feel like you don't care about me and you don't care about this
Exactly,
relationship.
but it don't matter
And once
how much
you
I
give
care.
me that bullshit, and once you give a person that energy, you have to be okay with them giving it back. That's all I'm saying. So now I'm on asshole shit too, G. So you looking for, oh, you're not gonna react to this conversation? Okay, cool. Cause in 3 days, men are usually ready to be done fighting. And guess who the fuck is standing motherfucking strong? My bitch ass. Day 10. Not talking. Fuck you. I'm not even making plates, my nigga. Fuck your plate. I made the plates for me and gang. Go to hell.
You said 10 days later. You still going strong, huh?
I'm a Taurus. I stand on my
We
shit.
finna be beefing.
Big motherfucking dog. Because go on with that shit. If you love me, you should be responsible to the shit that is going on. And not to the point where we gotta be beefing and arguing, because I'm anti-arguing. I'm talking about shut it down. We ain't talking about it, it's over. But if you think you go, I'm not gonna give her action, that's gonna piss her off. Oh, okay. Cool.
That's just my autopilot. I'm not finna. I don't get paid to argue with you.
You don't have to. But if you go around with that nonchalant attitude towards all your partners, then they're gonna feel like you don't care about them. That's just that.
That might be something. I'm gonna start. You gonna make me pick up my phone and just start texting motherfuckers tonight. Like, hey, I got a question.
Do nothing. Hey,
I got a question. Do you feel like I cared?
Yeah. And if you being nonchalant bitches, they gonna be like, no, or yeah, but
motherfucker probably do hit me with a yeah, but
it's a yeah, but
I'm sure it's a yeah, but
because what's your birthday? What's your sign? You a Cancer?
I'm a Cancer.
I know.
July 1st.
It's a damn shame.
What?
I'm married to a Cancer.
There you go.
Fucking weirdos, bro.
Hey.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that because he might be. He's a great person. I fucking rocks with the nigga.
You gonna leave just like everybody else. That's how my attitude turn.
Y'all motherfuckers want people to leave. You're fucking crab, G. You want a motherfucker all the way up until you got him. Then once you got him, you like.
I'm just saying.
You sitting there like on the end of the bed, like.
It'd be a reactionary thing. It'd be like, see, you finna dip, right? You finna leave. You finna go.
I ain't got shit to do with leaving.
Dude. The one thing that always get brought up in every relationship that I hate, but it's just like, it's there. It's going to be there. It's going to be there to the end of time. Unless you ain't never been with somebody before. Bro, motherfuckers want to talk about red flags. The predominant red flag in every relationship is when you tell that person, I'm not like all of the other people in your past. Because the moment you do something that is human nature that everybody does, that reminds me of a motherfucker in my past, now you just like everybody in my past. And it don't have to be nothing crazy. Bro, you just like that bitch that cheated on me last time.
That's petty.
I'm not like her. And then you do some shit like get out of the bed, go in the bathroom, brush your teeth, and then walk downstairs.
What's wrong with that?
I'm going to look at you and be like, it's not known for a motherfucker not to take a piss first thing in the morning. What the fuck are you doing? Just like that bitch.
Nah, I don't compare my people to nobody else. You are your own person. You show me who you is. I don't put you in no box with nobody else.
I believe some habits are just human nature for everybody.
I know. So we all going to have resemblance.
So if you're looking for a person to leave, you are going to find things that all human beings do that are going to be a correlation for you to be like, yeah, see, I should have known when that happened that they was going to leave. And I have
that's
that
like
problem.
Trying to predict the fucking future, my nigga. Your name is not fucking Yoda or whatever fuck Yoda. Is that the people name on Star Wars?
Yeah,
Yoda. Yeah, you're not fucking Yoda, G. You have to let motherfucking things just flow. Life is like an everyday thing. Like you cannot bring your past baggage into your current situation. Every situation will turn out like the past.
Your past baggage is a part of you, though. Like,
no, it's not.
It is.
You keep it a part of you. We can't talk about this till you have your first therapy session. When we doing this therapy?
What you talking about? I don't want to talk to the lady. Fuck is you talking about?
Talk to a man, black man that's in your age group.
I don't relate to other men.
It doesn't matter. You still could try it. But see, I ain't necessarily arguing with people about what I think they should do. But if you are trying to grow, if you are trying to grow and not stay where you were 5 years ago, you're going to have to change some habits. And we are not stuck into who we are. We choose to be who we are. And you can be different tomorrow. So with that being said, I just think that if you want to bring something new and spicy into your life.
I don't like spicy stuff. I like sweet stuff.
Well, if you want to bring you some new honey sugar into your life, my nigga, then you're going to have to, you're going to have to let some shit go. You're going to have to hang up. What the fuck did Erykah Badu say? The Bag Lady song? That's the bag boy. You have to let some of them bag baby. You're going to have to let them baggages go so that you can thrive in your new thing. That's what therapy has taught me. I'm only sharing.
The most... Okay, that sounded amazing, right? But you're one of my most destructive fucking friends I have.
You a fucking lie.
Fuck out of here.
I ain't told shit up.
This nigga sat here and told me, the best way to get over some old shit
is to get you some new shit.
That's what the lady told you.
No, that's what life taught me, my nigga. The fuck you sitting around crying over this motherfucking phone? It's
Like-
15 billion motherfuckers on Earth. You
You
not gonna
better
find you some new motherfucking energy and new fun to have. The fuck? Yes, I'm definitely your fucked
I'm
up
sitting there
friend.
like, gee, my heart broke.
No, your
You better
heart
go
is
find another
fine.
bitch.
Get you a new partner.
You
Find you
better go
something new to
find a new
do.
woman.
What the fuck? Yeah, you're gonna be sitting around talking about the old one until you get a new one. So you gotta move on.
Oh man.
You're also talking to your really detached friend. So, shit, it's kind of how it is when it is what it is.
True.
Sorry.
That is true.
Mm-mm.
I might have took that up though. I might have took you up on that offer. Like I might have. Well,
Give me my give me my credit, bro.
I might have found me something new.
I'm excited.
I might have.
I want to go on a
new.
double date. I'm gonna be just there by myself though. I don't have any. But I'm excited for you, bro. Like,
Hey,
yeah, do that shit.
That's enough trouble in itself. I show up to a motherfucking restaurant, got 2 females with me now.
No, I would never give you that pleasure. You ain't gonna be looking like no motherfucking pimp around me. I don't give a fuck how much. We friends. I'm telling everybody at every table, we just friends. The waiter, hey, yeah, this is him and his girl, and I'm his friend. Yeah, I'm telling the server, the Mexican guy bringing the water. I'm just, yeah. I would never give a nigga that much credit. No. No, sir.
Yeah, she paying for her own shit.
I am. Card swipes good. Ching. The fuck?
We not all here together.
No.
We was going out and she came with us.
She's a tag along. I'm the tag along is what they used to call me, guys. Period.
Oh man, I hate being a third wheel. My other podcast.
I don't. I be in that bitch. I don't get no fuck.
My other podcast, like my 2 co-hosts, is, a couple. And it just be kind of low key, just weird as shit.
Yeah, it is kind of probably, I'm sure.
It'd be weird as fuck because it's like they sit there having like couple arguments during the podcast.
And
I'm
like,
sitting there like, shit.
I'ma just be quiet. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm finna go over here in the other room. Nigga, we potting. Oh yeah, you're right. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
Can y'all argue about that in the car ride home?
They not. They gonna argue about it there too, but it's gonna start right the fuck here, okay?
Nah, that should be so funny though. I think couples be funny as hell because they like the polite arguing couple.
Oh, that's cute.
Like they don't do the whole angry, mad arguing. They be like, but babe, if you had just left the seat down, I wouldn't have fell in the toilet.
Oh, I would.
But how am I supposed to know that you're gonna go in the bathroom and not look at the toilet before you sit down, babe? I'm like, y'all niggas stop being polite and argue for real, nigga.
That's hilarious.
I always wondered about that though. How the fuck do women do that?
Do what?
Why these motherfuckers be falling in the toilet?
Why the fuck do y'all leave the toilet seat up? That's the most savage shit ever.
I take a piss and I don't have to sit down. And matter of fact, never have you, but I was just gonna say that. Never have you heard of a man say, hey, I went to go take shit. I fell in the toilet.
Because y'all only boo-boo once a fucking day, if that maybe. So y'all shit is not as frequent as
we
ours.
Look down,
but in the dark, and not always. When I go in the bathroom at night, I ain't fucking cutting no light on.
Why
I'm putting that bitch
y'all don't turn the light on?
Because for what? Why the fuck you leave the seat up? The fuck? That's silly. I should have really turned me up, bro. You traumatizing me. Please don't do that. My ass is big, so I ain't falling really, but I just don't like sitting on that part of the toilet, so I'm be pissed.
Part of the toilet.
Oh my god, I feel like I gotta take a whole shower now. Yeah, now fuck. Now I'm a big ass germ. Oh hell no.
You got the boys too. You know they shit.
They don't play, yeah, but I don't play that shit. I will knock a motherfucking shit off. Don't do that.
You know what's crazy though? When I was younger, I would just get shit like around the toilet, just being lazy. My shit was pinpoint accurate. That shit was like a fucking laser. Later in life, it don't even come out the same. This stream is not the same. No
I think it's
different, bro. At some point in my life, my shit just started going everywhere. And don't let me have been like horny or something. I don't know what that does, but that shit makes the shit go even crazier.
Yeah, the kids, they shit is not laser and they young. I don't know what the fuck. They just do what the fuck they want to do. So.
They just be doing shit, but if they wanted to, it would be like a laser.
Yeah.
As I got older in life, it's not even the fucking same. It's like going from squeezing a squirt bottle, like maybe like a baby bottle or something, the type of string you get like that, and then just like taking a whole jug of milk and just pouring that shit out.
TMI, nigga.
I'm just saying that happens to everybody.
I've heard it multiple times.
I don't think y'all really notice it because y'all sit down. It ain't like y'all got to stand up. Maybe Studs notice. Studs probably
our
notice.
shit is a steady stream, nigga. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but my shit is a steady stream.
My shit is a steady stream. Just how it's streaming ain't the same.
That's some boy shit, G.
It is though.
Boy,
that's definitely some boy shit. It definitely is. Women, y'all be having y'all shit too. Like y'all motherfuckers be sitting there talking about the change for 15 years. Ain't no way in hell you going through menopause for 15 years, G.
My mama still doing that shit, G.
Swear.
My mama been going through menopause since we went to Lewisburg.
What?
She have. My mama been going through menopause.
Dead serious? So that's the thing. Like it really do be that fucking long.
Yep.
I be hearing people talk about that shit. I be like, Miss Ella, you've been having menopause my whole life.
High flashes and shit.
Yeah.
My mom been going through high flashes since I was like 15. I'm 36. 30 this year I'll be 36.
There's some difficult things that come about socially with being a man. But by far the most difficult physical shit that people have to go through is on the woman's side. I feel bad for y'all. Like y'all bodies just like men's bodies get used to do physical labor more, but just shit that happens to y'all naturally be so fucked up.
That's why I understand why we not praised.
Like that shit be so childbirth, periods, menopause, just all types of crazy shit that happen to women physically, right?
Do you know when you be pregnant, sometimes when you're pregnant, the child pushes your insides out?
I have a friend who's going to get reconstructive surgery because when they were pregnant with their one child, fucked up some shit down there. So no matter how fit they get, they're always going to have a fupa. Because something got broken.
That's a part of having kids.
Something got broken down there. Like a band of some muscle shit got broken.
Fupa is a part of having children.
I'm just saying.
Every woman I know that has had a baby has one.
I don't have to worry about that shit. I don't have to worry about that shit.
You don't have to worry about shit. You don't have to worry about a period every month. You don't have to worry about the emotions coming before the period or after the period. You don't have to worry about.
But the trade-off is y'all get to live longer than us. For the most part.
If you live
statistically, right, y'all get to live longer than us.
But we take better care of ourselves than y'all do.
Because most of the time, that's y'all job is to take care of yourself and the shit around you.
No,
our job is to go do physically demanding shit all day.
No. It's a choice to not live right. That's not a thing that we have anything.
I'm sorry, I don't want to eat right when I've been working in the warehouse 12 hours. I want to come home and eat a fucking steak.
It's a decision that you choose to make. But if you know that steak is going to cut your life expectancy by 5 years, then you have to make some decisions.
That's cooked it, nigga.
That's a choice. But you ain't eating that shit. In my house, you're not eating that shit all the time. When I got married, that nigga had gout. You know what gout is? Oh, it's the worst shit ever.
It's some shit fucked up with your feet, right?
Inflammatory disease, like some shit where it make your from eating
like too much
rich
protein.
Food. No, right? From eating too much rich food, like
steak,
it could be steak, shrimp. It could be a lot of shit though. But yeah, that nigga had gout real bad.
Somebody had told me it was like a rich man's disease.
That's what they call it. Yeah,
like kings usually have that shit. Like
because they eat a lot of high. It's like acid foods or something. That's why like they need a lot of low acid things. But yeah, no, I don't. I just feel like everything is good in moderation. But you want to be here for a long time.
You cured a nigga's gout?
I didn't cure nobody's nothing, but I know he hasn't had one in a long fucking time. I will say that.
You cured a nigga's gout?
Shout out Chef Sammy Cooks, LLC. Nah, yeah, we
separated. Your cooking fixed the nigga's gout and y'all separated. Ain't that about a bitch?
He's gonna be mad if he hears that. No, it did not. No, but yeah, I ain't seen one in a long time, nigga. So go on the fuck on and give me my credit. But yeah, just changing your eating habits, changing your lifestyle. That shit, it'll switch shit up. That's just it. That's for everybody though, not just you, me, everybody.
Facts, understandable.
I'm trying to be here for a long, long time. My granddaddy about to be 90. 3
OG
or
right
4 in February.
OG right there.
And my daddy lives to be old as fuck too. So I got a chance on this earth.
I got a chance.
Baby, I'm gonna be great nana mama, okay? Yeah.
My BM grandma. I don't think nobody know how old this woman is.
She like 102.
We don't know because
That's
she won't give
beautiful,
us no age. She
ain't
won't give
telling
us
nobody.
no real name.
I love it.
She won't
like,
give us
y'all.
no real name.
I ain't mad at her.
Nigga, ain't a social security card, a birth certificate, nothing. When you take this woman, first of all, if you could get her to go to a hospital if she feeling under the weather, ain't no information to get these motherfuckers, Joe. Like, for real, she is a fucking anomaly. And she's still around this motherfucker just chilling. And like, if you aging her by her oldest child, she has to at least be in her late 80s. And that's if you give her the benefit of the doubt of having a kid at like 14 or 15. So if she was older when she had her first kid, that would put her in her 90s. And she's still around this motherfucker moving. Like,
that's
just
beautiful.
Just
I'm
living.
trying to be old like that. My auntie say my granddaddy can't die. She called him can't die.
You know what's crazy though? Your granddaddy, from what I could see, still has his mind.
He do.
That's the thing that's
we'll
scary
check a
to me.
motherfucker in a heartbeat.
That's the thing that's scary to me. It's like you see some people that live to be older, 80, 90, get close to 100 in the hundreds. Like, you'll see them and physically they're still here, but mentally they're not themselves anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to be here if I'm not going to be myself. But if I am here, I definitely want to live to be as long as I can. So I know, like, I'm crying about my legs because they fucked up right now. But I'm going to include some kind of physical activity into my life sooner than later.
I told you I'm going to just show up to your shit early in the morning, bullshitting every day.
I'm just not going to answer like you, the police.
Or, I don't give a fuck. This
what do you call
house?
them? And that's fine. I'm just not going to answer, nigga. Like
This
Jehovah's Witness. Cut the lights off. Cut the fucking lights off.
You got to come outside eventually.
No, I don't, actually. Not me. I have so much food in my house. I don't really be having to leave for a long time.
Hey, y'all. I ain't even going to sit here and lie to you. I love working with this woman.
Yeah, we had fun
today. Oh my God, that food was so good.
I gave the rest to Sonia, my tenant.
Your tenant?
Yep, I sure did. I heard her coming in the door.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I was your tenant, boy,
yeah, I was like, hey, you
just
hungry?
wait for them days where you like.
I popped out the door weird as hell, like crackhead. Hey, you hungry? Come on, I got something for you.
Bro,
yeah, eat this. I hope she enjoyed it.
With the fettuccine, fucking
with
raviolis the shrimp.
Damn.
Ooh, and I can't even eat shrimp.
They look so perfect on the video. Oh, they look so good on the video.
I would be in this motherfucker dead, but that shit look good as fuck.
Yeah, I'm excited about our food journey. I think that we're really on to something. We're gonna have a really good collab when we figure this shit out.
Who doesn't love food though?
Some people don't, and some people think they could cook and they really can't, and that part irritates the fuck out of me.
We was talking about this. Your food looks really good. Like, I know some people who can cook and their food doesn't look as good.
Mm-hmm.
Your food looks good as fuck.
Don't you like to eat stuff that look good?
It do though.
I'm much better at eating something once it's
like motherfuckers be talking about, like, motherfuckers just be putting parsley on their food but I mean, it look good now though.
They put parsley on everything.
Because that dry ass macaroni you be having, Brody.
Need a little splat. Splat. They put that splat.
Put that motherfucking parsley on top, Joe.
Yeah, I like to eat things that look pretty. So if it looks pretty, I'm gonna eat it. But yeah, we have some exciting food content coming. I really enjoy it. It's my thing.
Yeah, food is definitely delicious. It looks delicious.
Have you seen the video about the girl and the salmon? And she like, motherfuckers been overdoing the salmon.
No, what happened with...
I gotta
hold on first.
We're gonna talk about that later because I gotta get ready to get out of here. But I mean, not later, but next podcast. Do you feel like salmon is overworked right now or no?
I feel like it used to be overworked as hell. They actually turned it down some because motherfuckers done got on these seafood boils.
Nah, that's kind of old.
But before
since that lady
was
eating that shit.
Nah, she was a different type of animal.
She was.
She was a different type of animal. I seen her eat some shit that nobody in their right mind would eat. Bro, some of that shit was so big. It was like, you gonna eat that?
You trusting that shit? That shit ain't
like
come out no sea.
That looked like a human hand. Which is real fucked up, because you know what's crazy? Technically, like, lobsters could live forever.
For real.
Most lobsters, when they die, just get so big that the stress of trying to shed their shell
kills them. Why do you know this? This go back to last time we was talking and you had me fucking watching them weird ass fucking videos for like a fucking week, bro. We not finna even get into this conversation.
Yeah,
we're gonna podcast on next fucking Thursday, because this nigga will have me watching fucking lobster videos tonight, trying to figure out, do they really die? Because I always challenge.
They do die, but they die out of
stress.
Stress. They don't actually die of old age. They'll live forever.
Damn, they like black men, huh? Poor joke. Okay. Sorry, I had to just use that one. Only because we were just talking about that shit, you know. Black men's physically stressed, and you know, the motherfucker doesn't eat right, so the heart is stressed. I just saying. I enjoyed this talk with you today.
I like talking to you. We have decent talks.
Decent? I don't do nothing decent, bro. So if you're saying that it's decent, we are done podcasting. This is our last show.
From time to time. We have great talks from time to time.
See how he's still trying to limit it from time to time. I enjoy talking to you. You see how easy it is for me to fucking say that? I fucking like talking to you, bro. And I enjoy our fucking podcast, even when we don't fucking agree. You see how easy it is for me to say that? Something is wrong with the world, y'all. Get it together, please.
I know I'm fucked up.
I'm not, though. I'm not embracing that fucked up shit, G.
I'm not. I know I'm fucked up, but I'm working on it.
No, you're not. You are actively not working on it. You're out loud not working on it. There.
Yes. For the people, I am working on it, okay? I'm trying my best to be a better person every day. You wildin'.
I want him to be a better person, so we just gonna say amen to that.
And on that note, women don't be sending me random nudes. Because how you know I wanted to see your naked body? Pussy don't fix everything. Sometimes I just want my grandma.
And men, stop fucking being weird and sending those dick pics that nobody asked for. There we have it.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. 9 times out of 10, any dick pic that I sent that was unsolicited in my younger years was just a bet between me and another man.
And that's even fucking worse. Gay.
That was just a bet between me and another man.
I'm not talking.
It had nothing to do with me actually wanting to show you my penis.
Y'all be weird to me.
Bro, like, I bet you won't send it to. I bet I will. Hand me the remote. What the fuck you need a remote so I can show the length?
Weird. Man shit.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up before I incriminate myself.
I think you should.
All right, y'all. So we finna get up out of here. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, motherfuckers is talking on. I ain't never seen no stuff on YouTube.
What it say?
Let me put this on the screen because this shit don't make sense. What the fuck is this?
Just some random shit.
Some random shit.
Oh, that's somebody trying to get
on YouTube.
Shit. How y'all clickbaiting on fucking people live? Y'all weird.
I don't. Well, the first one got a real name. I don't know who Major Sammy is, but that's a real name.
Not me.
And then this next one, I bet you if we clicked on this, it'd be like porno or something.
Yeah, we're done for the day. Have a great fucking night.
Good night.
Bye, gang. Stupid as hell.